I have a question for you, that I probably should have asked
Mhm.
earlier. Do you prefer, I want to nip this in the bud, so to speak. Do you prefer the current voiced Yossi or the original voiced Yossi?
I haven't really noticed, to be honest, what our new Yahtzee sounds like.
It's the one that is like modern Yossi.
Let's see. It, oh, Yoshi. Yes. I don't know. I kind of like the
Yes.
original Yoshi, but he's making the same noises that he usually did in Yoshi's Island.
Yeah. Well, no, but in Yoshi's On he had like, I don't know, people say it sounds like a vacuum cleaner, so it's like that whole weird nasally vacuum cleaner sound. I don't know. A lot of people prefer that one,
Uh,
but the
hearing him
reason I
make his
bring up,
little flutter jump grunts, he sounds the same to me.
oh
I
yeah?
can't really hear a
Hmm.
difference, but then again, I am not that big of a Yasi. I'm not gonna say like nerd, but aficionado. Let's say I'm not that big of a
Hmm.
aficionado to notice the subtle differences in the Yasi noise.
Well, I know who's not going to be in my next
Oh
video.
no! Oh
Uh,
no!
so welcome to the first fort level of Yoshi's Island DS. Right away, I'm going to say the music here is absolutely terrible and should be ignored, and also I cannot get that flower because I digged it
Oh,
over. It's only one
oh,
shot,
that's lovely. Wow,
so
yeah,
that's that.
I gotta echo. Yeah, this fort music is nothing compared to Yoshi's Island. I mean,
Yeah,
that was imposing and yet
yeah,
whimsical. It matched with the same style, and it was all good.
yeah. You know what? I think I real like I think I realize to the best put into words why it bugs me the way it does. Yoshi's Island, like it always like this in particular, like instead of feeling like I don't know, I guess sinister, this is a good way to put it. It instead sounds like those like cartoons like preschoolers listen to when they don't go to school, like
Oh my
Nick Jr.
God, you're
stuff.
right. This does sound like the soundtrack to a cartoon.
Yeah, like a really like a Babby cartoon, like a 2-year-old cartoon. And not to say that Yoshi's Island also kind of didn't give that feel off, but it's like way more
I mean,
like of a thing
Yoshi's Island
here.
was always whimsical, but it wasn't like for
Yeah.
babies.
I mean, it could be
I
for
mean, there are
babies. I don't
babies
know.
in
I
the
was a
game,
baby.
but it never
Yeah,
really felt
yes,
like
there
it
are
was
babies.
for babies.
I felt like it was for all ages,
Yes.
I guess.
For all ages doesn't mean that it has to talk down to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, like I mean, at least in terms of like visuals and like the sound, this definitely sounds like Babby
We are really analyzing
cartoons.
the heck out of video game
We
music,
are.
aren't we? My goodness.
Well, I think it's just because the fort levels are the biggest disappointment in this game, which is why they bring such an intense reaction in this
Yeah, I
regard.
mean, I really liked the fort levels. They were my favorite levels in the original.
Yeah, yeah, so it's a shame that it turns out this way.
This looks like a really hard
Um,
bank shot, actually. Oh! Oh, well, you
oh!
can just follow the arrows. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the arrows help out a lot. I was just being a dumb. And there's our old friends up there.
It's Bashful
Well,
Bird!
we're gonna see them later. Bashful Bert, because who needs new enemies? I'm being way too critical in that way. I like
Oh,
Bert. I like the Berts.
it's Yoshi's Island. I mean, that's like saying, oh man, that new Super Mario Brothers U has Koopa Troopas in it again.
Well, to be fair, New Super Mario Bros. U is pretty boring. Anyway, the Berts, they're exactly how they always were. They're goofy and they're friends, except they give us a lot of stars, so that's why we gotta get them.
That's,
That's what I always liked about
that
them.
didn't put any birds in level 1-1.
Yeah, are we just gonna keep going back to that?
I don't know.
I mean, we can.
I mean, because wow,
I
I'm
suppose we
still
could.
amazed. I mean,
Right.
really. Seriously.
Hmm.
Why is that a fucking thing?
You know what? I always wonder why was a fucking thing was lava being insta-kill. I never really liked that. I think it brings too much stress to an otherwise relaxed game. For both of them. For both Yoshi games. I never liked it.
Yeah. I guess because lava was insta-kill in Super Mario Bros., so thematic relevance.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I didn't really think of it that way. It's just that in a game where everything else you have a lot of chances to not die, except for bottomless pits, it feels like it comes out of nowhere, I guess. And I never get used to it, personally.
Yeah, well, bottomless pits and lava in Super Mario Bros. Same thing, so.
Yeah.
Well, except
By
one
the
was
way,
red and the other was black.
I need to explain myself here. I go to this key door first, and that is a big mistake, because I did not know it was a one-way door.
Oh.
And there was another door that I could have gone into, but I didn't go to that one because I thought that door was the one I had to go into. So, oops.
So,
My fault.
it's kind of like in an old RPG where you're exploring a dungeon and you're like, I want to go and find the treasure, but you end up taking the right way out of the dungeon.
Yeah, essentially. I really don't like it. But I mean, I guess that's just my fault. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm a
we're
dumb.
escalating our very first boss here. It's 2 bashful birds.
Yep. Kamek is being Kamek. Really mean. Kamek's pretty mean. So, how do you think this fight is any different from the original one?
Do you have to deal with 2 of them at once?
There's no difference. They both share the same health bar.
Oh.
Yeah. Essentially, there's just 2 of them, so it's like, I don't know, they have more ground to cover.
Except you can just hide in the corner and make the fight trivial?
Yeah, I mean, it's basically, I mean, it's the first mini-boss.
Yeah, I'm not complaining that it's too easy or anything, just...
Yeah.
What they changed from the original game doesn't actually matter. That's the point you're making.
Right. I guess, yeah, basically. But now you have 2 naked birds, and we all love 2 naked birds.
2 naked birds. That's the new sitcom coming from CBS this fall.
So that's that.
Yeah.
I missed 2
Not
flowers. Yeah. Oh man, that's not where it stops either.
No.
Anyway, that's the first fort.
Looking forward to this next level.
Yep. No, I think that's about it. Yep, Yossi.
Yeah, I'll see.